calm in the storm, stillness within chaos. Stoicism offers timeless tools for finding inner peace. Greetings, friends. I'm excited to share this Stoicism primer equipping us to master our mindset. For over 2 millennia, Stoicism has provided pragmatic principles for building resilience, wisdom, and virtue. Now, more than ever, its emphasis on perspective resonates. No longer confined to ancient Rome, Stoicism has seen a major modern resurgence. In this lesson, we will explore 11 key Stoic practices for leveling up life with tranquility. My aim is not academic pontification, but sharing actionable guidance. Learn how this empowering philosophy can profoundly improve your mindset and purpose. Together, we will cultivate the resilient clarity of vision at Stoicism's core. Number 1. Morning meditation. Start your day with a morning meditation practice. Find a quiet place to sit undisturbed for 10 to 15 minutes. Close your eyes, take deep breaths, and focus your attention on the present moment. Observe any thoughts or feelings that arise without judgment. The morning is an ideal time for meditation, as your mind hasn't been cluttered by the day's events yet. Meditation helps you cultivate presence and equanimity. It enables you to respond to situations mindfully rather than reacting emotionally. Beginning each day with meditation sets the tone for a calm, focused, and productive day ahead. Some benefits of a regular morning meditation practice include reduced stress and anxiety, increased focus and concentration, more positive emotions like gratitude and compassion, and an overall greater sense of well-being. Studies show that meditation literally changes your brain, increasing gray matter and activity in areas involved in attention, mindfulness, and emotional regulation. Start with just 5 to 10 minutes if you're new to meditation. Set a gentle alarm or timer so you don't have to watch the clock. Focus on your breathing, noticing each inhale and exhale. When thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and let them drift by as you return your attention to the breath. Be patient and persistent with the practice. Over time, you'll find yourself more present, focused, and grounded throughout your day. So set your alarm a little early and carve out time for morning meditation. Find a comfortable seat, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. This simple daily ritual can set the foundation for a peaceful, meaningful, and rewarding day. Number 2. Minimalism. Adopting a minimalist lifestyle aligns closely with Stoic values. Minimalism involves decluttering your possessions and living with only essential, useful items. It encourages focusing on experiences and people rather than material things for happiness. Go through your belongings and determine what you actually need versus what you simply own out of habit. Ask yourself if each item serves a purpose or brings you joy. Anything that doesn't passes the test can be removed. This process helps remove distractions and lets you focus on what's truly meaningful. Aim to reduce clutter and simplify your living space. Organize your possessions well so everything has its place. Discard or donate anything you don't use regularly. Be mindful when acquiring new items and don't buy compulsively. Evaluating purchases against your needs and values can prevent buyer's remorse. Extend minimalism beyond your home. Prune your wardrobe down to a utilitarian capsule collection of clothing. Delete apps off your phone that provide distraction but little value. Unsubscribe from newsletters and email lists that clutter your inbox. Streamline your task list and calendar to focus on high-impact goals. The benefits of minimalism include reduced stress, less cleaning and maintenance, more free time and energy, increased savings from less spending, and greater focus on what adds value to your life. A simple, uncluttered space clears the mind. Adopt minimalism as a practice, not an identity. Don't turn simple living into an ego-boosting competition. Declutter and own few possessions, not as an end itself, but as a means to focus on what matters. Allow minimalism to enhance your life experience. Number 3. Nature immersion. Make time to immerse yourself in nature regularly. Disconnect from technology and spend time outdoors connecting with the natural world. Go for a walk in the woods, sit by a lake or ocean, or simply spend time in your garden. Soak in the sights, sounds, smells, and sensations of the natural environment. Observe the details of nature around you. Notice the trees rustling in the wind, sunlight flickering through leaves, critters scurrying about their day. Tune into your senses and embrace this present moment experience. In nature, you'll be reminded that you're part of something much bigger than your personal concerns. The natural cycles of life, death, and rebirth unfold continuously, inviting you to transcend your narrow perspective. Spending time detached from man-made distractions can provide profound perspective. Studies show that being in nature has significant mental and physical health benefits. It can lower blood pressure and stress hormones, improve mood and cognition, and boost creativity. The natural settings facilitate awe, wonder, and gratitude. Make a habit of taking mini nature breaks throughout your day. Even 5 minutes outside ground you, or schedule longer nature time like a weekend hiking trip to fully unplug. Immerse yourself in the elegant complexity and effortless beauty of the natural world. Marvel at natural phenomena far beyond human control. Feel humbled yet connected to the oneness of all life on this planet. Return to your daily tasks with refreshed perspective. Make space for nature, and nature will nurture space within you, space for presence, gratitude, and renewed purpose. The tranquility of nature heals and grounds the soul. Number 4. Practice journaling. Keeping a journal is a powerful Stoic exercise that promotes self-reflection and growth. Set aside time each day to write in your journal. Use journaling to examine your thoughts, feelings, and actions. What went well today? What didn't? What did you learn? How can you improve? Maintain an honest conversation with yourself. Pay attention to your inner dialogue. Are you thinking rationally or getting carried away by emotions? Is there an unhealthy story you keep repeating? Use journaling to challenge limiting beliefs. Write about events without exaggeration or dramatization. Stick to the facts and avoid projecting judgments. Reframe situations from different perspectives. Distinguish what you can control from what you cannot. Set thoughtful goals in your journal. Define what virtue and excellence look like for you. Track your progress over time. Reflect on how events shaped your character and wisdom. Journal regularly to become more self-aware. The act of writing helps process experiences and integrate lessons. It provides a record of your journey for reference. Follow these tips to get the most out of journaling. Write at the same time daily to make it a habit. Date your entries to track changes over time. Let your thoughts flow freely without self-censorship. Reread your journal to check in with yourself periodically. Journaling allows you to crystallize ideas and beliefs. It grounds you in Stoic principles. Use your journal for self-development rather than just recounting events. Make it a meditative ritual that enriches your life. Number 5. Engage in simplicity. The Stoic practice of simplicity involves paring down your possessions and commitments to only what is necessary and meaningful. Declutter your home, calendar, and mind of anything superfluous. Eliminate consumer behaviors that prioritize mindlessly accumulate more stuff without adding value. Focus on quality over quantity in your pursuits. Scale back obligations and activities to create space for practices that nourish your soul. Say no to anything that merely distracts or complicates life. Embrace simplicity not as an end in itself, but as a means of gaining focus and fulfillment. Clear away the trivial and redundant to make room for what really matters. Practice simplicity as an act of self-care, freeing mental space for presence and gratitude. By living simply, you can reduce anxiety and stress while increasing contentment and purpose. Number 6. Frank speech. The ancient Stoics valued the practice of open, honest communication, known as frank speech. They believed in speaking the truth tactfully, even if it means offering criticism or contradicting someone. Frank speech involves expressing yourself plainly and directly while still considering others' feelings. It means avoiding exaggeration or saying things merely to please people. The purpose is to seek truth and strengthen character through sincere dialogue. To practice frank speech, strive to communicate authentically without malice. Speak your mind unequivocally but with discretion. Offer sincere compliments freely, but provide constructive criticism mindfully. Say nothing negative behind someone's back that you would not say directly to their face. Be willing to voice disagreement while maintaining respect. Welcome others' frank speech without becoming defensive. Listen earnestly to gain wisdom. Refrain from making harsh judgments of others while maintaining your principles. The goal is to enlighten, not attack. Regularly expressing your thoughts and feelings frankly fosters integrity and self-awareness. It builds trust and connectivity in relationships when people know where they stand. Receiving criticism with grace and examining it objectively allows for self-improvement. Wield speech as a tool to advise and motivate others compassionately. Practicing noble, uplifting, frank speech creates community and shared understanding. Number 7. Memento, audere. The Stoic motto, Memento, audere, reminds us to be courageous. Have the audacity to speak and act according to your values, even when it's difficult. Don't shy away from challenges that will expand your abilities. Be willing to make mistakes and endure discomfort on the path of growth. Break free of conformity to follow your own light. Let go of fears about presumed expectations to live authentically. Foster boldness tempered by wisdom. Remember that playing it safe often leads to regret. We all have reservoirs of untapped potential. By daring greatly, we can uncover our hidden capacities and have a greater impact. Rather than remaining in your comfort zone, listen to your calling. Have the courage to fail, learn and evolve. The rewards of really living require taking risks. Number 8. Acceptance visualization. The Stoics would visualize challenging scenarios to strengthen their acceptance and resilience. Regularly take time to mentally rehearse, calmly accepting any outcome. Picture yourself responding with equanimity to a failed endeavor, the loss of a relationship, financial hardship, illness, or death. Imagine having the wisdom to understand you can only control your response. Envision maintaining composure, recovering well, and focusing energy on what's within your power. Prepare your mind for adversities which may arise so you can meet them with grace rather than resistance. Know that difficulty is inevitable in life, but suffering is optional. Our judgments determine our experience. Visualizing acceptance disrupts instinctive negative reactions, nurturing wisdom and fortitude. Though we cannot control events, we can control ourselves. Number 9. Start Stoic mentoring. Mentorship was highly valued in Stoic philosophy as a means of nurturing wisdom and virtue. The Stoics understood the importance of surrounding oneself with admirable role models and teachers. Seek out respected mentors who embody the qualities and values you aspire to develop within yourself. Build relationships with wise, ethical people who have genuine interest in supporting your growth and self-actualization. Approach potential mentors with humility, openness, and care. Be receptive to their guidance and observe how they conduct themselves to model their behavior. Discuss your goals, challenges, and decision-making openly to benefit from their perspective. Respect their time and availability, seeking counsel at appropriate moments. Express sincere gratitude and appreciation for their mentoring. Demonstrate your commitment to learning through actions, not just words. Be discerning when selecting mentors, as not everyone claiming wisdom merits your trust. Seek mentors with lived experience who wish to help you grow out of care rather than self-interest. The right mentors will provide sound counsel, accountability, inspiration, and encouragement. Their belief in your potential is often priceless. Surround yourself with admirable people who reflect who you wish to become. Commit to being a humble student throughout life. The Stoics saw mentoring as essential in progressing from student to sage. With the guidance of experienced mentors lightening your path, you embark on the lifelong journey of mastery and self-actualization. Number 10. Voluntary discomfort training. Expose yourself to manageable doses of hardship to expand your coping skills. Start with simple challenges like taking cold showers, fasting occasionally, or hiking in inclement weather. Avoid dramatizing these exercises. Maintain composure. Use the practices to observe your instinctive reactions and consciously choose your response. Gradually increase the difficulty as your self-discipline grows. Train yourself to tolerate unavoidable adversities with poise. Don't needlessly suffer, but recognize the opportunity for growth in hardship. Voluntary discomfort reveals where you still cling to preferences. It builds precious wisdom for life's inevitable trials. With practice, you gain confidence in your capacity to handle challenges with grace. Each small discomfort endured expands your courage, equanimity, and wisdom. Number 11. Progress reflection. Set aside a period each week or month to consciously review your growth and achievements, both major milestones and minor steps forward. Look back critically at who you were yesterday, last month, and last year. Recognize the positive habits formed, knowledge and wisdom gained, disciplines mastered over time. Make note of which virtues you have strengthened and how you have challenged yourself to grow. Also, examine areas of your character and skills that still require further development. Contemplate how various obstacles and adversities ended up shaping your perspective and maturity. Feel appropriate pride in the progress you've made thus far, while maintaining humility and recognizing how much more growth lies ahead. Use reflection to solidify new insights before returning to the action of daily life. Carefully consider how to maintain virtues already achieved while continuing to strive for those not yet fully developed. Allow yourself to feel gratitude for how far you've come and excitement for the journey still in front of you. According to the Stoics, our capacity for self-actualization has no limit. Regularly reflecting on progress provides perspective and kindles motivation to keep expanding your potential. The Stoics believed that a life lived according to reason allows one to flourish. Though ancient, their thoughtful principles align with modern psychology on the roots of suffering and keys to well-being. Implementing even a few of these Stoic tools can increase mindfulness, wisdom, and purpose. Meditate, reflect, and discuss how these lessons apply to your life. I hope you feel motivated to further explore this empowering philosophy. Be patient yet persistent in your practice. In time, integrating Stoic wisdom will become second nature. I appreciate you dedicating time to leveling up on life's journey. Until next time, friends, go boldly with virtue as your guide.